Welcome to another video. This time something a little bit different. While we wait for parts for the NX500 project, I thought it might be fun to look at the NX's big brother, Transalp 750, especially now that it's been facelifted for the year 25. I'm here at Motocafe Raahe, Finland to see one, if not even the first 25-year model that has just been shipped to Finland. Provided by Motocafe, we get the privilege to see the actual unboxing of the bike from the crate that it takes the trip from Japan all the way to across the world to Finland. And it might be interesting to some of you that are buying the bike because you never get to see what kind of shipping crate it comes in, and we get to see the changes from the year 24 to the year 25. So let's get inside and see the actual differences on those new bikes. Even though it's not even my own bike, it's still exciting. Always exciting to see a new bike. You rarely, when you buy one of these bikes, you rarely get to actually see the unboxing event. It's usually waiting for you all built up and ready. So now we get to see how the bike comes from Honda directly to one of these stores, like this one in Raahe. So let's get to the unboxing. Wow, there's the 25. So it's not like there's a lot to do. The bike comes 99% already assembled. So the front wheel is off. So you can see that's here.
Let's go, Jerry. Go!
But even that has brake discs and everything already in place. Even the chain is greased up. Probably it takes more time to take it out of the cage than actually building the bike, because looks like it's only thing that's missing basically is the front fairing and the front wheel, which is attached to this kind of plate here from the axle. Even the brake calipers are protected with rubber bands, and yeah, other than that, the bike seems like it's pretty much ready. Even the oils are in the engine, so almost ready to ride. Beautiful. Even the color scheme, I think, changed a little bit for the 25 model. And the more notable change is definitely this headlight unit. It's changed quite a bit from the previous model. I think it's a bit more aggressive looking than the previous one. Here you can see the oil stick. This model doesn't have the side glass, which I love, but this is missing here, so we can't see the oil level here. But a new bike, it's always beautiful. Fresh from the factory. This bike is probably never gonna be this clean ever again. So, and it's Metzler Karoo Street, what comes with. Looks like a nice little 80-20 tire probably. Pretty close to the Pirelli STR rallies that I've used to, so should be fine for the first rubber. These screws are pretty thick, so I would say this might be even a little better than the Pirelli that I'm used to. Probably a good travel tire. Yeah, like I guessed, it's more work to get it out of there than actually getting it to riding condition. That's a lot of steel to protect the bike. I thought these boxes were made of wood, but yeah, looks like it's all metal. Handlebar is attached to the cage. Pretty neat design with these metal bars here. So that's not gonna move anywhere. And that's the new dashboard. Probably very similar, if not exactly the same as it is on the NX500. So my bike, this is a refresh from 24 model, I think. So some changes to the software, and the screen should have less glare in this new model. So the way that they attach the screen element to the plastic protecting it has changed a little bit from 24 model. So the new screen should be more easily readable, at least on sunny days. So small incremental updates, but still it's nice. And there has been some changes to the damping of the rear and front shock. I think the rear is a little stiffer this year, but the front is apparently a little bit softer on the 25. And Honda states that it should be a little bit more balanced. So let's get the bike out of the cage and then look at it a little bit closer in detail when we get all the steel out of it. I can't really show you much more than this when the bike is still in its cage, but let's cut to the opening of the steel and let's get the front wheel on the bike. Okay, so the OEM bolts on the brake assembly don't have any Loctite, so it is mandatory to take them off and replace them. But bolts with Loctite come from the box automatically from Honda, so that's really cool.
Voisi tehdä silleen, että räppileenillä otetaan tuosta. Joo. Joo.
Voila, and the bike is done. Isn't she beautiful? Definitely my favorite color. Looks like a 80s retro bike. Just like a Touareg 660 had this kind of a 80s color scheme. I definitely like it. Especially with these gold rims. This looks really good. Really good. And yeah, I do prefer the new look of the headlight, definitely.
Exactly.
Perfect level. This refreshed bike has some notable changes to the previous year, like slightly renewed design, longer windscreen, tweaked suspension, but it's still undersprung for even my weight at under 90 kilos. New TFT screen, updated switchgear, similar to the NX500, self-cancelling indicators, emergency stop signals, new graphics, and some new options like updated quickshifter. So, very small incremental updates, and I still think that this bike definitely would deserve a cruise control, because the competition already has it in this category. Remember to subscribe for more episodes, and see you on the next ones. Bye!